world, because everything is possible to do through if you are having internet connections. ICT, because what is the role of ICT? We are going to discuss about all these things. I am audible? I am
Yes, sir.
audible, sir?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You are audible.
So this we are going to discuss about some of the important things about ICT, because you might be knowing aware about the ICT applications and all. So anyway, we are going to refresh some of the things. So how it is going to use for the examination purpose. You are going to prepare for the ARS examination. So what are the ICT tools in our? How many ICR institute we are having at present? Any idea how many ICR institutes we are having? How many state agricultural universities we are having? So because you should know that, because we have 73 state agricultural universities, including 68 plus central universities. 3 central universities we are having. Central Agricultural Research Institute. One is in RPCAU, Dr. Rajendra Prasad Agricultural University. PUSA, because PUSA it is the first started at the Central Agricultural University, and another one is we are now recently started. So another one is CAU Impol. You might be heard about CAU Impol. CAU Impol, we are having Central Agricultural University. So that state agricultural universities we are having, and we are having 4 deemed universities. What are the 4 deemed universities in ICAR? IRA. IRA is one of the deemed university. And second one is it is located in Pusa, New Delhi, because the Pusa Institute, it is in Bihar. The same name they brought here, Delhi. That's why Pusa. IRA is there located in taking crop science and all. Other institute is NDRI, National Dairy Research Institute. It is in Karnal, NDRI Karnal. So another institute is CP Mumbai. For fisheries aspect, they are taking care of it. CP Mumbai. Another thing, that is IVRI, veterinary aspect, animal science aspect. They are doing all these things for taking care of animal science. And fisheries, we are having separate institute. For dairy, we are having 4 deemed universities. ICR also having. So only PG courses, ICR institute, whatever they are having only PG courses. There is no UG courses for ICR deemed universities. So these are the things. So now, what is ICT? What is first we are going to discuss about what do you mean by ICT? What is ICT? Information communication technology. What is information? We are getting information from various sources. And communication, how we are going to communicate information through the technology. What are the latest technologies are there? Now mobile phone is another advanced technology. We are using different type of technology, but mobile is reaching to all the peoples. In India, how many people, what is the population of India? 1.39. Okay, 1.39 billion people are there, but 1.22 billion people are using telephone connections, internet connections, the telephone connections. So all that means all are having connecting, because almost 90% of the people are using internet connections, because our farmers and all nowadays they are using these things. So ICT means how we are information should be communicated through the technology, how the technology is going to use for the agriculture purpose. Now so many mobile apps are there. Mobile app, because mobile only reached earlier, it was village knowledge center. So that MSSR in Chennai, they have started VKC, village knowledge center, means one computer they used to keep it there. So that village evening time, that village Kisan Kosti, they used to come there and they will sit and they will show through the computer, they will see some one guide will be there. He will see that what is happening in the country, what is about the marketing prices, all he will explain through the computers, the village knowledge center. So like that it was started in village knowledge center, then ICT information, ARIS, Agriculture Research Information System, ARIS, ARIS cell, that is Agriculture Information System. So like that, now ArcGIS, that so many things are there. Now we are going to discuss one by one. So overview, what is mobile-based applications and how to develop Karita Priya case studies, challenges and opportunities, what is ICT and all that. So how many of them knowing that what is the KCC Kisan Call Center? So Kisan call center is reaching more the people through telephone connections. So the Kisan call center, what is Kisan? What is the number for Kisan call center? Any of them? Anyone can answer?
1551, sir.
1.
1551.
Very good, very good. So the Kisan call center, so why they made it Kisan call center to all the people? So the farmers can easily reach. They can get, they can raise their doubt, whatever it is there. They can talk to the experts directly. Directly, they can talk to the experts. Otherwise, the olden days they have to go some those who are there, agriculture officer or nowadays they are keeping agriculture extension officers. They have to go to discuss with some otherwise private company employees only they are helping. But now they can go to directly go to this Kisan call center. So they can call from their any ICR institute or universities. They are having extension departments. They're keeping the Kisan call centers. So through that they can call all these things. So the information is in local language because here they can talk directly to the local language. It is connecting the agriculture universities and the local ICR institute. What are the suppose for Maharashtra, which are the local ICR institute is located Pune. Pune means two NRC onion and garlic. NRC grapes is there. So Solapur, another institute is there. So pomegranate research institute, Solapur, NRC pomegranate. So like that institute also it is connected. So those who are the farmers are doing pomegranate cultivation, then for they can contact directly to the NRC pomegranate also they are having Kisan call center. That is ATIC, that is Agriculture Technology Information Center. They started with the ATIC, ATIC, Agriculture Technology Information Center. So that the center, they will go there, get the information, any doubts, they can do it. Other information to the farmers in local language, countrywide common toll-free numbers. This is the 1551. Okay, this is the number because you should know that you are the graduate because this is one of the question you may get it from the ARS. So here, interruptions. Okay, so here you can do this number. You can call conference visits with the experts. So 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. all days, every day you can contact. Farmers can contact. Coverage pan India, including all mobile networks. Also, you can. It is connecting to the entire India. They can do it. So global trend in ICT. So information is 1986 to 1995. Knowledge is power. 96 to 2005. At present, you see, complete knowledge sharing is the wealth and power. So now without internet, we cannot work. Without mobile, without this, because mobile, we are in the digital world. Everything is there. If we are having a mobile phone, you can directly get the information. You can no need to go. Earlier we used to go for taking tickets, bus ticket and train tickets or flight ticket, whatever. If you want, you can go to the concerned railway stations or booking reservation center. So now you have no need to go there. If you are having mobile phone, everything is there. N number of apps are there. So you can select the app. You can select IRCTC app. It is that you can go and book your tickets. You can track your train. So like that for agriculture also now a lot of ICT is sharing the effective. So if now we can share the information. Now now I am sitting in Hyderabad. You are sitting in the MPKV Rahuri. And most of them all are in the college. I don't know. You are sitting from your home also. You are attending the classes now. So how the technology, e-learning through e-learning. Now these so many things are happening in the global trends. How many people are using internet in India? Any idea? How many million people are using internet connections? Internets in India. So earlier it was 628 million people used in 2020-21, but now we are going to reach 850.30 million people are going to use the internet connections. So like that, because everybody is worrying about mobile. Even our illiterate people also now they are using how to see the movies, how to see the getting the message, how to talk to the people, and how they want to see the marketing price. So our farmers are facing not a problem in the marketing price. How much price is there in the market today? So for that also, sir, there are n number of mobile apps are there. So our ICAR website itself, if we go to our ICAR websites, there are 172 mobile app applications are available. You can directly see that. So, but how many people, how efficiently they're using? because only few of the mobile apps are reaching to the farming communities. So that's why we are going to see that how efficiently we are. Everybody has developed applications, mobile apps are there, but whether you see, for example, RML, Routers Market Limited, RML. So that is the Routers Market Limited. They have developed a mobile app for in 28 languages. All the languages they are sending, but it's a paid one, 450 rupees. They have to pay for registration. But most of the universities and university, our ICR Institute, we have developed the mobile app applications. You can go to the ICR website. Otherwise, I will send that one mobile app. These documents they made, I will send to you people. You can get for some of the questions. You'll get it from that also. So internet, because internet, I told access to information and content. How efficiently we are using internet. What is internet? Because we are going to discuss about networking, but now internet, access to information, content, anytime, 24 by 7, anytime we can send email, anytime we can talk to anybody, anytime we can chat to others, anytime we can send, anytime we can upload your YouTubes. So every 500, 1 minute, 500 hours, YouTube pictures are uploaded in the YouTube you are using. So that every 1 minute, 500 hours YouTube videos are uploaded. Videos are uploaded to YouTube. So anytime, because 24 by 7, if we want to do any online transaction, olden days we have to go for bank. Suppose we want to withdraw money, we have to go to bank, we have to sit there. The farmers also like it. They have to go and take the token. So half day it will go for taking some minimum amount, any amount, even if you want to take 100 rupees also, if you want to take 10,000 rupees also, the same problem will be there. So like that, they are now 24 by 7, anytime you can transaction, you can do it. So any transactions, anytime you can do it for all these things. Next, anywhere, wherever you're sitting, because you are sitting there and you can transaction put to the entire, you can connect to the entire world now. Internet, through the help of internet, we can connect to the entire world. Any digital devices, digital devices you can use, mobile, whether it is mobile tab or tablet or iPad or iPhones. So that another thing is for laptops or computers, desktop. Nowadays it is outdated. How many people are sitting with the desktops nowadays? So everybody is talking to mobile only. They are not talking to each other. So mobile, it is any digital devices. It is there here. You see Wikipedia, if you're going to Google and YouTube's, Facebook, social medias, WhatsApp, how efficiently we are using. What are the, suppose we are using WhatsApp. So the farmers nowadays, they are using WhatsApp. They're sending the information through WhatsApp to the experts. They are replying to them. So efficiently how we can use, but many people are misusing that WhatsApp, social medias. But we have to use perfect way. It is a information. How to use it, the system, how to use it, these things. So these are the internet. ICT everywhere, because you see that field level, we are talking about field level, how to export system, we are talking about decision support system. We are talking about the decision support system and widen market access, strengthening and empowering farming communities, ICT for agriculture in India. So we are keeping AGRINET is one of the serving for the farming communities. The Ministry of Agriculture and Government of India, they have started this, which was initiated and funded by the Ministry of Agriculture, ICAR, because Ministry of Agriculture Government of India, they have given fund. Serve farming communities by disseminating information and providing services through use of information and communication technology, ICT. It's providing information, what they're doing, GSNet, the farmers on quality of the inputs, because most of our Indian farmers, they are not getting quality inputs, agriculture inputs. What farmers are expecting from us, they want quality input. Till now, they are not getting. We are having so much of research we are doing. Now we are talking about artificial intelligence, machine learning, IoT applications, all advanced we are going, deep learning and all these things. But still, farmers are not reaching to the villages. What is the problem? Because most of the villages are remote places. The remote villages, they could not able to get proper connections. Internet is requirements. Some mobile connections, telephone connections are there. Then only it is possible to connect it. So you see that that lady, she's talking to the experts. She's in the reading the goats in the field, from the field. She's talking to the experts. It was developed by Dan was developed one app for mobile app for the goat rearing farmers. How to get the information details. Dan was in Chennai, Tamil Nadu Veterinary University. Okay, so that like that providing information on latest technologies. What are the latest technologies are there? That are AGRINET. They are providing information, latest technologies for increasing productivity in agriculture. And what are the government scheme? There are various government schemes are there. So that you can go to the AGRINET. AGRINET is a comprehensive web portal, broadcast relevant to information to farmers. It is a comprehensive, all information, different type of various type of information available for the farming communities. So that why the ARGIS is developed by Ministry of funded by Ministry of Agriculture, Government of India, but it was very good at that time. But nowadays, whether people are using that, I don't. Next is digital green. Another one is a digital green is there. Have you heard about Digital Green? It is a private company, but they have made very good. If you go to Digital Green, if you put in website Google, you can see that how really through videos extension, how they transfer the videos type of lectures to the farmers and interact with the farmers. All they made very nicely in the green technologies. Okay, Digital Green. ESAGU is another one, and it is how to communicate. It is little bit because it is not fully digital, but they have to keep in notice board, some other things print out and keep it their information, whatever received the Varna, the Wired Village project. Next one is Varana, WRAN. Varana, Varana village. That is here it is a Wired Village project was initiated in 1988 Prime Minister of this IT. So WARANA, Varana, okay. IPCO, Kisan Sanchar Limited. IPCO Kisan was started in 2012. So like that, AgriNet, AgMarkNet. Next is AgMarkNet, iKisan, Digital Mandi, ERIC. So like that, so many are there for that ICT implemented in our agriculture facility. Knowledge sharing to effectively to the farming communities. You see primary face-to-face extension workers, input dealers, they have to go to the field, they have to discuss the farmers. So then the input dealers, which are the companies, suppose TOT, transfer of technology, they are going to traditional ICT, because that time only radio, because when we are in childhood, radio is only visible, radio and televisions. So television came later. But radio is visible to all the people every day. 1 hour they will make a program about agriculture. What are the things that are happening? So later on we transfer into Village Knowledge Center. Already told no. ITC Chowpal. Telecenters 2007. Kisan Call Centers. So that modern ICT they started. New modern ICT is voice-based services. IKSL. That is IPCO Kisan Sanchar Limited. IKSL means IPCO Kisan for. It was deliver relevant information and custom-made solution to the concerned farmers through voice message. They can send through voice messages. SMS-based services. RML, I told already explained. Reuters Market Limited. So they are also sending information. A video-based digital green. I told digital green. It is a private organization. They video-based information they are sending to the farmers for easily understanding. Because if you send through voice, sometimes they could not be able to understand. If you send video based, it is very good for the farming communities. Then mobile apps. Nowadays, from 2015 onwards, we are talking about mobile apps has come. The evolving ICT, spoken web, augmented reality. We are talking about now AI, artificial intelligence. We are talking about artificial intelligence, AI because the augmented Internet of Things, IoT. Now we are pesticide applying through IoT devices, that drones. So drones only spraying that pesticide or insecticides, whatever it is there, they want to apply something. They're taking through photographs, recording, because it is a sensor based. Augmented means directly whatever is happening, it is immediate real-time data. We are going to get the information, whatever we are sitting from a room, you can get the data, what is happening in the world. Everywhere you can, it is because of the artificial intelligence, AI and IoT application, Internet of Things. So these are the Agri Extension system stage. Now recent trends, recent ICT, web portals, mobile apps, social medias, call centers, digital videos. Because the web portals, so web portal means there are n number of web portals are there. Suppose YouTube, you are seeing YouTube. So YouTube or YouTube agriculture is there. So one more is there, AGTube, AGTube, agriculture for all agriculture. This AGTube, agtube.org. agtube.org is there. It is a for complete extension package of practices. All these things. It is not coming. I could not able to write properly. AG agriculture tube, TUP, YouTube like that, AGTube. Okay. So mobile apps, social media. Social media is playing major role nowadays. They are playing the major role. They are playing the major role. Social media is playing. So mobile apps, everybody is having mobile. Now, n number of mobile apps are there. If you see n number of mobile. Call centers, comparing to call centers, we can go for mobile apps, social media is more. Digital videos, I don't know, it is nowadays, videos format, all information are easily farmers can understand. That's why YouTube also we are getting information, but the AGTube, it is specifically for agriculture. Agriculture tube, agtube.org. You can go through the site. So n number of all our languages. If Marathi, if you want to see, the farmers want to see Marathi, you'll get it. If you want to see in Telugu, you'll get it. So 28 languages you can open, select the language, so you can get it. So like that, different type of reason in ICT, we can get information from various sources: computer, laptop, mobile phone, tabs, all these things we can connect information and sharing our resources through various medias, communication medias to these things. Mobile apps. So here, India's mobile revolutions. When mobile app has come, July 31, 1990, first call, Bengal CM, Jyoti Pastu, Sukram, Union Communication Minister. Modi Ultra Spice, India's first mobile operators, 2G 1995, 3G 2019, 4G 2012. Now we are going to get 5G. 5G is going to, they are going to do it. Okay, voice calls, SMS, internet. You see that olden days, for sending one email, we have to go for dial-up connections. That is called dial-up connections. We have to connect to the dial-up connection. It will take very slow for sending one message. Now you see, you are sending videos, you are sending movies, we are chatting, you are uploading your videos. All these things are possible. So why at that time only for voice call? First, initially they have started with the Nokia mobile phone. That is very popular at that time. So after that, Reliance also started that time. But now Reliance is more popular. That time Reliance was not there. They have given free of cost mobile phone also to the people for promoting, but very less people. That like that mobile started that time. So mobile phones and total subscription that time it was there 1,198 million mobile, 17 million wireline, 24 million urban, 675 million rural, 499 million connections was there. So overall delay now I told it is 825.3 million people are using internet connections. That means those who are having internet connection, everybody is having connections. That's why out of 1.4, now it is almost 1.4 billion, 1.22 billion people are using internet, mobile telephone access informations. So this is why mobile phones, because mobile phones, you know that no need to explain all these things. 1,074 million mobile users. Then now it is 8 out of 10 people in India use mobile phones. But now it is increased. The best of ICT today for technology sharing is through mobile, no language. Because before mobile, no, that this has come. Pager is to come. Pager, we have to send information through pager to reaching to the other peoples. So once mobile has come, everybody is aware about all these things and they are giving information. SMS, what is SMS? You know that short message service. We are sending message to the people or getting information. USSD, unstructured supplementary service data. Unstructured means I told no. we are sending. What is structured data? Structured data means only suppose we can send the only limited information. Limited information means what? Suppose you are submitting application tomorrow for ARS exam. You are going to appear for ARS exam. You have to apply through online. So you are submitting. Suppose column they have given name of the person, name of the candidate. You are writing your name. If you want column, they will give. In that you have to fill up your name, date of birth, mobile number, address for communication like that. Suppose date of birth is there on column. So it is a structured information. It is whatever we are giving, it is a structured information. So that means if instead of date of birth, if you type some characters, it won't accept it. It will accept only the number, date systems, date format only it will accept. If you are instead of name, if you are typing name, if you put characters instead of character number, it won't accept it. That is it is predefined because the name means you have to give only for characters and only for numbers. If you are going for numbers, numbering system 0 to 9 only it will accept. Numbering systems. Alphanumeric, if you are giving alphanumeric, then only it will accept alphanumeric. But here, unstructured supplementary service data means any type of, you can send what, no need of putting any type of information you can submit like this. Mobile websites, native apps, hybrid apps. So n number of apps are there. CDAC, Hyderabad also they are doing. So hybrid means they will go to field and they can collect information also. Native apps means from that there itself where they are in correct information they can call from there. Hybrid apps also that is there. So like that, n number of mobile apps are there available. You can see. So here in 2012, number of apps downloaded were 1.56 billion people in the world, reached 224 billion by the end of the August. 224 billion people by the August. Okay, so value of the Indian app market was the time only 4 billion in December 2015. Third fastest growing app market in the world. 1 and 2 users success mobile apps in India. So what is mobile app? Mobile app, you know that what is the games nowadays. And dear students, you have to be careful when we are downloading the games and all. Some attractive pictures sometimes they come. What that means, you are putting, you are giving all. Now the mobile phone, it is very good tool, but we have to use. So if you didn't on the camera also, somebody can see your mobile, whatever you are doing here, somebody can access. So through that they can access what you are doing, all the information they can do it. So that's why don't use whenever you are sleeping time also keep your mobile like this. Don't see that dialing place now you put like this. Put this type of things, close type. Then camera will not work. Otherwise, if we keep it like this, you are thinking that camera is off. Whenever we are using camera, then only it is possible. But nowadays they can use it. They have developed some technologies. They can observe the information, and because through games, once it is downloading the games, they will capture your entire information. Then they can observe what you are doing, everything they can do it. So we have to be careful because now most of our students are sitting in mobile only. So what are things we can do? Only for that purpose you can use it. Don't use for that. Now it is a matter, even our country also faced. They are observing, they are seeing all our information, our Indian information. They're taking from somebody else. So mobile phone is one of the very good tool, but you can keep what are things you can use it. Other rest of the time you keep it in different places. Otherwise, what we are doing, you don't download games. Don't download the free apps. Suppose top-up charges, they're giving some top-up charges. One of our colleague recently, last 10 days back, some Airtel, they have called somebody. We are going to give free top-up for 10 rupees. You give your details and all. They have he has given 2-3 times. After that, 10 rupees top-up done. So after that, they are asking some OTP number. So he captured the information. He asked the OTP number 3 times he has given, and 47,000, 40,000, 4 times they have drawn from the account money. So like that, we have to be very careful because now we can use bank games, particularly games, some very good advertisement type of some piece or small pictures they are putting means through that they are observing our information, they are capturing our information. So much of merits are there and demerits also there. So we have to use very carefully that even social media also, you cannot share through mobile. Don't keep any record, all because you are thinking that whatever is sending informations through mobile. So after that you delete means it is you are thinking that it is deleted. It's not like that. It will go to the telephone ISP. It will go to, it will be stored in the ISP. Cookies it will be stored in the ISP, Internet Service Provider. What is ISP? Internet Service Provider. So Internet Service Provider means what? They will provide those who are giving the internet services. So for them, it is a that is called Internet ISP, Internet Service Provider. So they will it whatever you are doing here. Suppose you are sending a mail, so sending some message, it will be recorded in the cookies of that ISP, Internet Service Provider. So anybody can misuse that information and all these things. So be careful in that. TikTok, this and all no need of for us because it is simply they're capturing our information. We are the students, we are educated, we should be very aware. We have to create awareness to the farmers also. Simply they are having account, particularly they are taking online products are there, they'll do it. How to develop mobile apps. There are different type of things are there. iOS, different OS also there. iOS, Android, BlackBerry, Windows Mobile. So different type of apps platforms are there. We can develop iPhones. What is iPhone means? Android, then Samsung, Open Mako, Ubuntu, Tyson. Which one to choose? So most of the people they are taking Apple iPhone because it is more comfortable, more secured. So like that many people because Apple, why Apple has coming to market? George Steve, he only they are having 360 patent they got it 360 patent. That George Steve, no George Steve, he is the one of the Apple. So initially Apple has come that time nobody has taken care. They started with the desktop computers. Apple has started with the desktop computers. So that time nobody said. After that he has made why Apple is more important. Everybody is preferring Apple. So that time they have weightless laptop, weightless iPad, tablets. They brought like this. That's why people are attracted by iPhone, and it is more secure. Okay, that's why other companies also there, BlackBerry and all others are, but iPhone only people are preferring because it is they have 360 patents they have, copyrights, patents, product, 360 product patents they have. So like that, different type of apps are there. You can select anyone. License sold to OEM. Or the license for non-exclusive distribution of the devices, J2ME, Java, Brave, Windows Mobile, Limo. These are the licensed softwares. OEM means that authority, that is Windows means suppose we are purchasing Windows software means you have to purchase that is authorized proprietary items. That is called. That's why here design developed by OEM for use for their own devices. BlackBerry, iPhones, Palm, open source Android application is then open source. Google images are there. Mobile app development stages. First, what suppose you are going to develop a mobile app. So what are things are required? Suppose whether you are going to develop a mobile app, you are going to develop a websites or portals, it is common for all these things. Idea. First what we have to do, we have to take the idea from idea. What concept? What is our concept? How we are going to do it? So for this, we are going to what is a concept? First, we have to concept is more important. You see the picture, then prototyping, okay, then release. So here concept, prototype and design. So first you are getting the ideas. Website also you are going to get ideas means. So what are the things we used to do? The extension we used to do that a storyboard. Storyboard means first one paper you have to take. In the paper we have to write what you are going to write in this. We are going to make the
Sir, prototype.
We are going to make some designing, because first, what are the things we are going to keep? What are the contents we are going to keep? What are the innovatives? We have to compare with other mobile apps. So other mobile apps means what we will do? We have to see that what are the innovations? What are the new things are happening? Every product, every mobile app, some new things are there. They are bringing it. You see now, for agriculture itself, we are having more than 200 apps for agri inputs. Different companies are there. AgroStar. If we go to website also, even e-commerce portals, we are having now e-commerce. NAARM, we are having our government of India. We are having NAARM, electronic agriculture marketing. So like that, there are different type of sites are there. So we have to go through the sites. What are things? What are the new things we are going to apply for the mobile apps? How we can help the farmers? So that idea, first you have to make ideas and prototype. After the designing, how we are going to make prototype and how it is going to display all these things. Development. Development means the programming, codings. So after that, we are going to develop the programmings. Internal testing. First, once if it is started, so then you have to go for internal testings. Deployment in application source. Suppose a deployment, what are the deployments? Publish. Okay, deployment means publish. You are going to publish in the internet. So mobile apps. Then app store. Suppose Play Store it is in apps, mobile app store. We can deployment if you do it now, how it is respond, how many people are watching, or whether how it is attract to the people. Because mobile apps now some attraction is required. Whether it is a website or mobile app, both are same only. So discovery by users. What are that feedback? User feedback. Discovery anything they are telling that this is should be, because deployment means before going to final, you have to sit with some other people and you have to discuss about that how it is going to use it for this purpose. So like that, we are going to do all feedback. Feedback is more important for all the farmers. Now, our stakeholder is farmers and policy decision makers and professors and developer.android.com. If you go to Android Studio application is there. It is IDE, integrated development environment, IDE. Okay, so here we are going to use Android application developer android.com. If you go there, so you can see the official IDE for Android. So here post tools, building apps, every type of Android devices and you can develop your own app. For that, minimum some information is required. How to do it, how to develop it. If you could not able to do, then you can contact some of the developer application. Those who are going to develop the applications, they will guide you to develop this. Contents. The most important thing not the device or platform. It is a content. How information you are going to do. What type of content you are going to do. What are other mobile, a number of mobile apps are there. So that other mobile app, what are the lacking? What information is not reaching to the stakeholders. So it is a content. How we are going to give the content, because should not give like the 10 pages, 15 pages information. Immediately they can understand. Farmers you can give 1 or 2 lines information you have to give. How to give it. The content is the core of any mobile app. So content is the one of the core of any mobile app applications. So content information can be benefit from the text. So how we are going to make the text and all. So the text we are going to make, how we are going to make information can be in the form of text, audio, video, presentation, slides, whatever it is there. Now it is everything is there. So earlier times now we very difficult, only we can send message, we cannot send the photographs, we cannot send the videos. Now we can see WhatsApp and how much information you are sending, mobile apps. So how we are going to keep videos, some presentation you are going to see. So all how we are going to keep the content, how we are going to give the information, quality content in local language is not available. What they are telling, quality content. What is the quality of content is local language is not available to the reaching to the farmers, because farmers are depending on the local language. They don't know English or other languages, but they have to see only the local languages. Local languages only the contents are very. The contents are very not clear to the available to the farming communities. So mobile-based services in agriculture and agri sectors implemented by India, private public sectors. Why so many are there? Nokia, I told you first Nokia phone has come. Nokia Life was SMS based. Initially, that only we can send SMS, no photographs. We can attend the call subscription service designed for that agriculture education environment. Piloted as Mera Nokia in Maharashtra earlier in 2009 itself. Because Maharashtra and Karnataka they implemented a lot of ICT tools other than the other states. So Maharashtra, particularly Maharashtra.
Sir, you are not audible, sir. Sir. Sir, you are not audible, sir.
Dear participants, please wait. Sir has lost the connectivity, so he will join us soon.
Actually, sorry for the inconvenience. My side internet is having problem. Now it is interrupted. That's why it was disconnected. I don't know where it was stopped. I don't know. Last minute I got message. So I was my slide where I was stopped. Any up to this where I was stopped. Could you able to hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Up to which place I have started this?
Yes, sir.
So,
Yes,
From
sir.
this
No,
slide,
okay,
sir.
like
same slide only, no?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So they have started like this. Now we are having so many these things and Nokia Life Tools because Nokia company now they closed, but again it is coming with a different aspect. They have contributed more for agriculture packages, market prices, news and advices to weather parameters, weather forecasting, market prices and all. So that involve employers. Nokia Life Tools they have started like this. Reuters Market Limited, I told no, it is launched in 2007. SMS in local languages, expert from farmer at every stage of the crop cycles, right from pre-sowing to selling of the crop. So crop advisory, taluka specific weather forecast. It meets mandala taluk, local market price information, commodity information, and other agriculture rural informations. 450 crops, 1,300 markets, 17 states, 1.2 million farmers were benefited through this. So RML was one of the good, but only it is not free of cost. They have to pay for that. They have to pay for that. So Reuters Market, this they have sent SMS for that. They have to pay 450 rupees for this information. So M Krishi, you know about the M Krishi Tata Consultancy Services (TCS). They have developed this mobile agro advisory systems. Receives information, microclimatic, local market price, and the subject relevance on the mobile phones. Farmers send their queries specific to their land and the crop. What are the queries are there? They can send it to receive personalized replies from agriculture experts on their phones. M Krishi Lite. There are different type of apps are there. M Krishi Lite interactive voice response systems. Interactive voice responsive systems. So now the next one is for mobile apps, regular mobile apps. M Krishi. M Krishi plus critical information like weather. Suppose somebody want whether today rain has come, what is the weather forecast will be there that they can all go for M Krishi plus. So these things you have to see that. So anyway, I'm going to give all the slides to you. You can go through that because what is the purpose of M Krishi Lite interactive voice response systems, mobile apps and things. So Krishi for fisheries, M Krishi for fisheries, how they are going to check this one. The Krishi also first the MSR they have made one mobile app systems offline because without internet they can use wherever the farmers are going. So they are going to take based on the chlorophyll contains wherever it is there. The fish used to come that place. So if we go to that particular time, then we can see that wind speed and directions, how much it is there. All predictions we can do. These things. Maharashtra it is there. Some cruise first seen data fishing. What are the things? Type of boat, per science, gear, number of years, all the details, precise information they kept it here. It is a source from IEEE paper on ICT in Fisheries 2013. FELT, Fisherman Lifeline Terminal. So alert on approximate on international maritime boundaries. Suppose if we are going to border and all, so tracking the traveled paths, we can track history of the catchment area. Advocacy Ramesh Chennai because Wang Google Award because they have made first that MSRF no, there only they started like this applications. Reliance Foundations now Reliance is doing a lot of things. Voice SMS they have given dialogue conference. So toll-free helpline for this. So any doubts, discussions for this, they can audio conference. Now we are doing video conference and direct live we are doing. So, but at the time video conferencing means that all the facilities we have to bring it to the television and internet connections, and we have to talk to them and we have to get the connection number from other side, then we have to connect to the links. But now nothing is there. Zoom is there. Now Zoom directly we can connect. Even Teams are there. Microsoft Teams is there. Zoom is there. So like that, n number of tools are there. We can start our meeting. Even Google Meeting is there. Google Meeting you can connect there. Even Zoom also you can register for 45 minutes. There is no charge. You can directly talk. So, but that time it is too difficult. Nowadays it is Reliance Foundations knowledge on ocean, about ocean knowledge. If you are going to there, some difficulties are there. How to get it? Wind speed. What is a wind speed? Any sudden storm is there or depression is there in the sea? All these things they can send, but it's offline because fishermen is going after some of the places in the sea. They may not get the signal. So that's why offline they can send the message can be reached to the farming communities. So mobile apps from Ministry of Agriculture, Farmers, Government of India, because Kisan Svidha, M Kisan, Crop Insurance App, Agriculture Market, Pasu Ocean, Digital Mandi India, Pusa Krishi, Farmopedia. So like that, different type of apps are there, but every apps we are not using. Crop insurance, most of the people are using crop insurance applications. It is M Kisan. If you go to mkisan.gov.in, so they are giving all the information about agriculture, horticulture, animal husbandry, other useful apps to the farmers. So push SMS, sending SMS, K Seva, and mobile apps, Kisan Seva. K Seva means Kisan Seva. Mobile apps, IVRS through systems. QSS, we discussed no unstructured data, full SMS we are sending to full SMS. So all these things we are doing through this. We can go through M-Kishan and all. Mobile apps developed by CDAC. CDAC is one of the government organization, and they are developing some apps because for oil seed they have developed some CDAC app. So that is for the oil seed how to, because they have collaborated with our ICR Institute, IAOR, Indian Institute of Oil Seed Research. So they made this regarding the oil seeds information through mobile app. They can get the farmers can get it through mobile apps. So like that, here other mobile apps developed by IRR, Indian Institute of Rice Research. Earlier it was DRR. Now this is the Indian Institute of Rice Research apps developed by RKMP, Rice Knowledge Management Portal. So it is a complete information about knowledge. If you go to RKMP, then you'll get the complete information about rice. So they are keeping all information. So what are where, how many varieties are there, and what are the related to IC, what are the pest control, disease, what are the things are the complete information. Complete information is available in the zone. So extension, transfer of technology, rice voice, they have tips on the rice, RKMP, hybrid seed, how to get the hybrid seed and all, they're giving information and all. Okay, so this RKMP, if you have time, you can put RKMP, Rice Knowledge Management Portal. It is developed by IRR. Earlier it was DRR, Directorate of Rice Research. Now it is renamed to IRR, Indian Institute of Rice Research. So RKMP, learn rice. So about information about learning. E-courses also there. They have developed Rice Knowledge Management Portal and learn about rice. What are the courses? Micro nutrient management, rice cultivation, site-specific nutrient management. So indigenous ITK rice. What are the ITKs? Indigenous technical knowledge. So trained rice, e-learning in agriculture, hybrid rice. So like that, they are conducting some courses also. Rice innovations, and new things are happening for the rice. So SRI, system of rice identifications. So SRI method, they started in 2004, 3 or 4 itself. They started the rice system of rice. So that informations, hybrid rice seed productions, all these informations are there. KVK apps for KVKs. So a number of KVKs apps, the CDAC Hyderabad developed. Then TNAU, you might be knowing TNAU started Tamil Nadu Agriculture, AgriTech AgriTech portals. The complete information they have given here about vegetables, field crops, or horticulture crops, fruit crops, quality seed productions in chilies. So like that package of practices also they have varieties, which varieties are good. So complete information they have brought into TNAU AgriTech. If you go to TNAU portal website, so AgriTech portal is there, you will get complete information about the farmers also. It is in Tamil also, because Tamil Nadu it is a Tamil language, it is bilingual, and Tamil it is there. The anybody can easily understood. You see, completely in Tamil. They have given how to cotton. They are talking about cotton, the bollworms, whatever worming problems are, bollworm problems are the major. So it means it almost all the which are the areas, what are the recommendations, all it is given. What are the suitable crop for the particular area, and everything they have given in there. PFS are potential fishing zones. Already we in Hyderabad, ICAR is there, and CDAC Hyderabad. So these two they have made where the fishes are available. It is in Telugu, it is there bilingual. So where are the fish that fishes are available? They can go to the farmers, can go to the place, and they can catch the fish, the potential fishing zone. If they forecast it, then if you go to the particular time, they can reach based on the chlorophyll content. So PSAP in Indian languages, because the different 10 Indian languages it is there. I think it is Gujarati, Marathi, Urdu, Hindi, Tamil, Kannada, Telugu, Odisha, Malayalam. 10 languages it is developed. They can farmers can easily understand. Mobile Seva. The next is mobilegovernment.gov.in. Mobile. So national mobile governance initiatives. It's the government of India. Current status. What is the status of that mobile Seva helpline? They are giving a lot of services to the SMS and other advisory services they are doing to this one. So it is a Ministry of Information Technology, now Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology, National Mobile Governance services. What are the services portals? Mobile Seva provides service portals and government. And what are things? Kishan and Pusak Krishi mobile applications were launched by our Honorable Prime Minister 19th March 2016. This mobile app, that is Kishan Vida and Pusak Krishi mobile app. So for what are the services? Sending SMS, send bulk SMS, send group SMS, full services, SMS full report, IVRS. What is IVRS? What do you mean by what is IVRS? You are using this, no? IVRS. What is IVRS? Anybody can tell? Interactive voice response. Interactive voice response systems. So okay. So USSD already explained. So these are the things they started with the Google Play Store. If you go to Google Play Store, you see n number of apps are there. You see here, organic farming, Kisan Yojana, and for animal husbandry, livestock, and Agro Connect is there. You see n number of Wikipedia portals, agriculture apps, IRR, like that. ICR also it is there. You can see the mobile app stores. So there we can Play Store. It is there. Wikipedia portal we can download. Mobile app store. It is for government of India, but how many of the people you are using mobile Seva app store? Everybody is going to Google Play Store only. So how many of anybody is using mobile Seva app store? Here also that is we can download regarding that agriculture and other applications. We can download the apps from mobile Seva app stores. Mobile Seva app stores. Harita Priya, it is IoT based crop harvesting model for groundnut crop, because it was implemented in Andhra Pradesh. So it is also developed by that CDAC Hyderabad. So general system for architecture, they have what they made WSN. What is WSN? Wireless sensor network. Because now that IoT Internet of Things means it is worked based on the sensor based. It is a sensor based. So IoT, voice, wireless sensor network. WSN means wireless sensor network. Nodes in interface with sensors deployed in farmers field village level. They are keeping in the sensors the field level. Then it will come to WSN gateway village level. Decision support. It will go to computer services. Farmers receiving advisories in the SMS voice calls in Telugu. Voice calls or SMS they will receive. What they will do? They are keeping the sensors in the field. So sensor will observe the information sending to WSN head gateway. So their decision support system is there. Okay. So farmers then after that will go to the server. So server will give the recommendations. So it will go to the reaching system architecture. Another district, Andhra Pradesh, grown at 75% of the area. 70%. One more is that MWSN also there, mobile multimedia wireless sensor network node also there, but they are ready to use here WSN nodes in 5 villages, 450 acres registered farmers, about 1,250 farmers indirect. So these are the areas they have taken the study with the sensors. CDAC, this is technology partner because they are also you can approach. There's a decision support model, sub advisory partners with the Angro. Now that Angro University also they are doing with and our ICR Institute. ICR Institute is CRIDA is there, Central Research Institute for Dryland Agriculture. Dryland Agriculture also there. They are making because it is a government organization. We can make collaboration with the government organization and we can go for these things. Okay. So technology implemented. Yeah, wireless sensor network, I don't know. Sensing module deployed at crop canopy level, comprising 5 sensors, temperature. It will observe. If any temperature variation is there, immediately message will go to the server. Relative RH, leaf wetness. Any leaf wetness is there, soil moisture problem, or soil temperature, communication model mode, solar-based power models, everything to be controlled by the WSN. You see here, open field condition, how they kept it. WSN node, they kept it here. The sensor, the WSN unit is here, communication through power unit. This is a power unit. What is the sensor they kept it here? It will observe. Sensor units. This sensor will observe what is happening in the field, and immediately after that it will be observed. It send the information through communication power unit. It will reach to the servers. So like this. So sensors deployed, leaf wetness sensors. So different type of sensors we can soil moisture sensor. Suppose soil moisture is there. So for each one separate sensor they kept it. Sensor unit and the temperature and RH sensors, soil temperature sensors. So these sensors, what they will do, they will observe the information and any changes in the condition, then immediately it will be information will be sent to the decision support system. What do you mean by decision support system? Decision support system, because initially now we are talking about artificial intelligence and deep learning, machine learning, all these things we are doing. The decision support system, AI was when it has come AI, artificial intelligence, in 1956, artificial intelligence was coined by James Carthy. James Carthy is one of the person, he only first identified artificial intelligence, whether many machine can think, whether machine can do talk, machine can think like human. He has started like this. So the decision support model means that time DSS models, knowledge system models, and what is it? Export systems, decision support systems. So decision, what are the decisions? This is a late leaf rate WA model is there. So what is the decision for CRONUT? So leaf miner, GDD model. So then they will it will go to the field through image processing. Image processing is one of the technology, computer technology. Through that it will go to the server. Then it will give the recommendation, because we have kept already decisions support means it will give some recommendations. These are the problems. Late leaf spot means leaf miner problem is there. Then it will recommend you go for this. So that's why it is a model which has ICAR, CRIDA, and AGRINET. So Harita Priya ap.gov.in. Harita Priya is one of the very good mobile app they use for Ministry of Governance of Andhra Pradesh for all agriculture activities. Priya, because the area, what are the areas they are going to cover. Web interface to send advisories. What are the advisories? Groundnut, for example, they have sent it for advisories to the farmers and send it, whatever it is coming. Mandal, good TUC, welcome. MOU, Mandal Agriculture Officer, MBO, Guti. Guti is another place in another place. Mandala Agriculture Officer, Guti Mandal. So their dashboard, they are sending information to the farmers. Type of advices sent to the farmers, alert based advisories using WSN data. Violations are scheduled advisories. The scheduled means every day the time, particular time, the specific advisories, any special problems, any new things are coming, general advisories. So like that they have different type of advisories they are doing. This is for warming alerts generated by the decision support system. They automatically it is whatever it is the latest, if it is there, then it will be decision will taken by the Harita Priya. So advice sent to the farmers by Mandal Agriculture Officer. Disease alert generated by the this what are the advisories. So what are the farmers' name? You see the farmers' name, date and time, advisories, and send alert to the farmers to the mobile. Specific advisories like that it is there. In Telugu sent to farmers. Present challenges, innovations. What are the innovative ideas? How that now the entire world is with mobile. Without mobile, nobody can stand like this. So here, innovations, content, partnership with convergence, sustainability and scaling up of the field. Because we have to take a partner. Because if CDAC, they are ready to collaborate with the peoples. Otherwise, private companies also they can do. Even most of the private companies they are doing more than this also. So, but the government, some of the problems are there here. Opportunities, growing mobile usage and internet connectivities, affordability of the services, scope for partnership with other stakeholders. So, because support from government, mobile seva, government does this thing. Now, next is online education, e-learning. You are talking about, we are talking about e-learning. Before that, some of the things are there, and ICT, that agriculture experts, coordinator, we are communicating digital market, daily market prices, weather updates. Why we are using that ICT effectively? We are working for the first, we need daily market price. So TNA portal. So that portal immediately farmers are going to reach. DEMIC portal is there. So like that, every university is having some portals or applications they're having, and soil data, because these are the main thing is farmers are not getting. So that's a problem. So otherwise, they are other than that, they are almost all questions answered. All questions answered, and fish brand mobile advisory we have sent. Mahendra Kisan Mitra, it is a private one. Mahendra, the portal provides information to the farmers and price commodity, crop advices, loan insurance, and all these things. Mahendra Kishan Mitra, another app is there. Produce Limited, I already was discussed, and other things. These are the things because now in apps are the only go to some important apps, so you can get a number of. If you go to Google Play Store or mobile seva, you can download. In number of apps are there. You can see that. Now we are going to online digital educations. So now after about the last 2 years, 2 or 3 years from 2020 March onwards, we are struggling with the COVID-19. Still now we are recovering slowly. So that time, because earlier it was there, online e-learning, so all this content that, but now the COVID period, now we are talking to you through this media. It is because of COVID. Otherwise, nobody knows that how we can communicate. Earlier, it was only video conferencing. So any meeting is there by chances DG want to meet, ICR DG. Who is the person DG of ICR?
Tirlochan Mahapatra.
Magapatra. Okay. Okay. E-learning. So like that, who is the first DG of the ICR?
Yes, sir.
Dr. M.S. Swaminathan. Okay. So e-learning is now That type of questions also they may ask. Then which are the institute, ICR institutes are located? Suppose CPRI Simla, where it is located? CPRI is in Central Research Institute. So like, so here e-learning, we are talking about e-learning, intentional use of network, information and communication technology, teaching and learning. So e-learning is the use of internet technologies to deliver broad array of solutions that enhance knowledge and performance. Rosenberg. So here, features of online learning, collaborative engagement. We can collaborate. We are collaborate with the other organization. They can make. They can collaborate with other international organizations, international universities, student to student, and student tutor interactions. More student activities, both synchronized and asynchronous interactions. Instant feedback, immediately we'll get feedback because nowadays we are conducting examination through online. So earlier it was not that we have to go for examination and it will take at least 1 month for getting the mark and all, but instant feedback, mark and all, it is possible to see that you can check it. Intelligent, flexible feedback, online learnings, interactions, mentoring, collaborations, knowledge constructions and negotiations, assignments, evaluation and feedback, everything is possible through online. These are the digital education initiatives for higher education in India. SWAYAM is study webs of active learning for young aspirants. What is the abbreviation for SWAYAM? Study webs of active learning for young aspirants. So it was there, and so there are different portals are there. SWAYAM Prabha, okay, National Digital Library, National Academic Depositories. Nowadays you can keep your certificates and all. It is uploaded to National Academic Depositories. So why they are keeping National Digital Library, Academic Depository? Your certificates will be there. Whenever if you are going for interviews or anything, you can download from the NAD websites, National Academic Depositories, nad.ndml.in. You go to the website, you can download, you can put your details, registration number and university you can select. Then automatically you can download all your certificates. No need to wait for hard copies, not there. And ESO Sindhu, it is another one. InPipNet for agriculture purpose, virtual labs, the vlab.co.in, Yandra, Acharya. It is these all are library aspect. So the Ganga, OLabs educations, NROER, National teacher, teacher is CC. It is used by all the people. If you click this, it will go. Equal for this project on critical creating digital learning environment for the source is there. Vidhan InPikNet, it is there. Gion, so global initiative of academic networks. DigiLocker, how many of them using DigiLocker? It is one of the very good. DigiLocker is there. So have you registered using DigiLocker? It is another one. Our government of India has started the DigiLocker. So this suppose a driving license, you can download from driving license, your Aadhaar card, your certificates. I think more than 87 departments, government departments, information you can get it. You can download passport, you can get your PAN information, DDS you can download from this. All the information, your income tax details you can download, insurance you can download from this. So all this, it is a very good. Only you have to register, you have to keep the Aadhaar card is must for this. DigiLocker. I hope everybody is using this. Suppose you are traveling in by road. No need of original copy of the license. If you show the DigiLocker authorized download from DigiLocker, you can do it. Is very simple. You can register today. At least you can register from DigiLocker. Then you get information, and you can upload your certificates also. Your 10th certificates are there. You can upload it. If it is required, you can download. It is authorized. So with the signature it will come. DigiLocker signature it will come. It is authorized. Even police people cannot catch if you are driving a car or riding a bike. So they are asking license. You can show authorized. Download from show that one. It is valid. Digital Aadhaar card. Even your certificates also valid. If you are going for interview, you can download from the DigiLocker certificates. It is there, but you have to upload all your certificates. What are the important things are there? Some of the certificates you can download from there itself. For example, driving license, card, and other income tax details or insurance details. So 87 you can download from there. Some of the information, if it is not available, then you can upload it and it will be in your DigiLocker. It will be username, password, even mobile you can use, and even through website also you can use it. Vidhan Expert Database National Research Center. It is a Vidhan. If you go there, I think time is e-learning NARS. For agriculture education it is there. So if we go to the e-learning NARS, in agriculture research system. So 69 countries, 49 countries, 69 courses in veterinary sciences, 49 courses in dairy technology, 80 courses in home science. In all 426 courses developed, 1,500 lectures hours produced. So that much information are there. E-learning -NORS, National Agriculture Research Systems. So it is e-Krishi Shiksha, e-Krishi Shiksha. It is you can put e-Krishi Shiksha, it will come. You can see that objectives, essays, reports, all essays information get it here. So you can see this thing, even get a e-learning portals for agriculture education, e-learning to farmers. KAU they started for farmers their own language, e-learning with Malayalam. They started this course, e-learning for farmers. Impact of e-learning performance of average students improved through e-learning. E-learning found effective performance students class of CL midterm, non-EL. That is e-learning. EL means e-learning midterm. So final 61, non-EL 55%. So class average of a student, because midterm exam non-EL, suppose it is a 52% only. E-learning means it is 72% survey. Also it is 16.1, but here 16.6. So this is some of the information, and these are the MOOC courses towards open knowledge forum, massive open online courses, and our NAARM also they are conducting development courses for this, and you can also register. If you need, it is a free, fully free, but it is if you need certificate, then you have to pay some minimum amount for that. That is 1,000 rupees. It is there, depending upon the course. Coursera, because it is MOOC provides such as a Coursera. Have you heard about Coursera? It is one of the good, very good online e-learning tools. You can, but it is costly. Minimum 2,500 rupees is required for attending on courses. Open with internet connections, very large and often have a large students designed to give. Khan Academy. Khan Academy is one of the important academy. It is where students at their own base. It is one of the very lab exchanges, free online platform. So like that, LARP is collaborating package for office services to the schools free of charge. 200 GB free storage space also. Video conferencing, all digital. TikTok. It is a free communication collaboration platform. Video conferencing, calendar, and all these things. So MOOC providers, who are the MOOC providers? Canvas. Providing the MOOC courses, Coursera, EDX, Google Course Builder, Khan Academy, Udacity, even that this our IITs, they are giving our NAARM the MOOC courses. They are providing the platforms to conduct the MOOC courses, massively open online courses. MOOC courses in India, free online Swayam is there. Managed they are using. NAARM we are giving. AGMOOCs, IITs, they are giving the courses. And AGRISAT, they are also giving online one agriculture, one science. One agriculture and one science. They are giving some of the MOOC courses they are giving. Online veterinary education, for example, veterinary education it is there. So like that for agriculture, these are some of the platforms. So I told now about AI and IoT applications. They are using, how many of them using Plantix? Plantix, anybody is using? It is there in Play Store, you can download. It is a Plantix is your mobile diagnostic tool for fruits, vegetables, and other crops. And PlantNet, plant identification net. This identify the pictures. Berlin bird uses computer vision, deep learning. Naturalist. writing sense of this one, and AI and IoT they're using. CC mobile apps, connected groups, connected graphs, connected graphs. TensorFlow is another extension used for photo disease identification of the photo disease. So these are some of the things ICT applications. Why I'm talking about, because these are the latest trends in ICT. If you are not having, you can open and see that Atlantics. It will be good. All the tools. So next one is the useful link for the ICT applications. Cropin.com. If you do ICT in modern agriculture, we go to cropin.com. You get all the information about this. You click these things. I hope what is the time now? So one more class also there. What is the time now? 12:16. Okay, if you have any doubts in this, otherwise shall I go share another? Any doubts in that ICT? Shall we go for the next one?
Sir, how to develop a prototype and design?
Your voice.
Sir, how to develop prototype and design, sir?
1 minute. 1 minute. Voice is coming very less. Tell me.
Sir, how to develop prototype and design, sir?
Prototype and design means, that's why I told no, because if you are going to take, so what are the things? Suppose you are making something, which are the content main? Prototype means what is this? So how we are going to keep our text designing, because so you have to see some of the models, how they have prototypes made. So for that, first you have to make a rough draft. These are the things. So what are, you have to compare at least 10 to 15 mobile apps. So how they made it, some innovations you have to bring it. So based on the prototype and designing part you cannot do it. Prototype you can make it. So how to make the designing and all, that will be taken care by that the software companies. If you requested somebody, or even CDAC also they are ready to develop. So prototypes means what are the content you are going to do, what type of contents you are going to do, what are the information required for formal communities. So designing part you cannot do it, but you can make a draft. Suppose, for example, these are my first page should be like this. So if you open my mobile app, what are the contents should be displayed first? So what are the next? What are, suppose if you go to Big Basket, for example, if you are going to first that is customer, that what are the informations we are keeping, and what are the orders, previous order items. So like that for farmers, which are the more important things are required. So that you can add the first preference. What is a farmers? Because inputs. Farmers are facing input problems. So how to make it input? What are the major input problems are there? So what are the things we can give? You see, Plantix, go through Plantix, how they have given information. Once if we go through that, the prototype means how you are going to keep your informations, how you are going to keep it. Designing part means that is for coding, writing the. After that, we can first we have to make a rough draft. So these are the contents you have to keep in the sequence. So it should become first, if you click this, this text should come. Next, it will go link like this. Clear?
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay, friends, shall we go next one? That's 12:15 now. My slide is visible now?
No, sir.
No.
Yes, sir. Visual, sir.
Now it is visible.
Yes, sir.
So, that's why now we are going to about computer networks, because one more also I told that already I covered that AGRINET also, no? And so this one paper also I am sending. It will be useful to AGRINET. AGRINET also I explained already. Okay, these are all I have questions. This network, computer network, because it is one of the important. They may ask so many questions for this. So, what is computer networks? What do you mean by network? Any idea? Computer networks. What is networks?
Sir,
Why it is required? Networks.
sir,
How?
network is interconnected of two or more computers.
Okay, good. Actually, that because initially the computer has come, no? The computer that time they're using DOS operating systems, disk operating systems. Disk operating system means it is independent system. We cannot connect to other systems. This is single user systems. There is no single user means only one user can use it. Multi-user system. After that multi-user system, you use Unix. For example, you use Unix operating systems. After that, the multi-user system has come that time. Unix operating system is UNIX. Unix. So I could not able to write like properly. So Unix operating system was there. So that a single user system. Why it is computer? For sharing the information. Suppose this is one computer. This is another computer. Two computers are there. So this is another computer. So three computers are there. Three computers can connect. How to connect? So how internet is working now? So it is connected with the wire. Okay. So that is for connecting. What is required? IP, Internet Protocol. IP is required. IP, Internet Protocol is required. So why we are connecting these computers? I want to share some of the information to this all. I want to share. Now we are using WhatsApp. So if you are putting one information, within fraction of second, it is reaching to all the people, those who are in your contact. So like that, sharing the resources. What is network? For sharing the networks, we are connecting the computers. For sharing the resources. How we are sharing the resources through modem, because now network hubs are there. So you see here, computer is connected to one computer to another computer. How it is connected to the cables? What is the cables? What are the cables we're using? So UTP cable. I will come to that. The computer network is an interconnection of the two or more computers that are able to exchange information. We're sharing the information between one computer. May be connected via data communication link like copper wires, radio links. What are the wires we are connecting? UTP cable. UTP. Okay, UTP. Untwisted pair cables. Untwisted. TWIST. Twisted pair cable. UTP. Untwisted pair cable. UTP cables. That is now that UTP cable is required for connecting. So one LAN wire will be there. No, we are connecting the LAN wires. So that is called UTP cables. And OFC. What is OFC? Optical fiber cable. If you are walking on the road, telephone people, they used to keep OFC cable. OFC, optical fiber cables. OFC cable. Initially, they used the copper wire. Copper wires used for the transmission of the one system to other system, power transmission. The one computer is connected to the other computers. Now we are using that this UTP cable is there. No, what is UTP cable? UTP cable means within the building we can connect it. You see, in your college, in your classroom, maybe there one IO box will be there. One IO box will be there. From there they can take connections. On IO box it will be connected like this. So then wire will be connected to the computers. That is UTP cables. Okay. So these OFC cables are there. So OFC is supposed within the building. If you are connecting your computers within the building, you can connect to the UTP cables, untwisted pair cables. Cat5. Now it is a Cat5, Cat6, like that cables are there. 6 they are using now. So this is for connecting. OFC cable is
unencrypted UTP, sir.
Which one?
Sir, UTP, sir, unencrypted.
Untwisted pair cables.
Okay.
Untwisted. UNTWISTSTED. Untwisted pair cables. Okay. UTP.
Yes, sir.
UTP is used only for the within the building. One building is there, no? Within the building only we can connect it. Suppose one building. This is suppose your college is there. Your college one. This is one building. Within the building, computers all will connected through routers. Routers are hub. That is called hub. Means one LAN box will keep. Now it will be blinking lights. That is called hub. Hub or switches. HUB. Hub. So I could not be able to write here HUB hub. That is called a hub. It will be getting the connection to all the because we cannot directly connect to that because it will go to the hub. One building, suppose one lab is there. They are connecting all the systems through switches. That is called switches, hub or routers. They used to do routers. So like that, this UTP cable is within the building. Suppose I am sitting in one building and you are sitting here. Some two buildings are there. Within the building, I can use UTP cables and twisted pair cables. Suppose one building to other building, I can connect it. The signal transformation is very slow, so it will not pass very quickly. So that's why here one building to other building, we are going to use the OFC cable, optical fiber cable. Clear? One building to other building, we are going to connect through the OFC cable, optical fiber cables.
Yes, sir.
Clear? Suppose from here to here only, it is not entire because the building already it is there. So it will this one switch will be here, one hub that the blinking 8 port switches, 24 switches, and 32 port switches will be there. Switches means what? Suppose the wires will be connected from all the computers wire. No, it will be connected like this. Here, this is one switch, another one pole type of this things are there. All the cables will be connected to this. So suppose one building to other building, this one switch will be here. This building one switch will be there. Through this switch to this switch, this is one switch, for example. This is another switch. In between this, one OFC cable is required. Okay. So here after that it will take by UTP cables. Now we are using Wi-Fi. That is different. For whenever we are going for LAN connections, local network, okay, it is required for this. Okay. Within the campus, if you want to give internet connection, then we have to go through cables. So there may be personal computers or large mainframe computers. So the computer network may be located in a room, building, city or country anywhere in the world. Computer networks have opened. The OFC cable is made up of what? I am talking about OFC, optical fiber cable. So OFC cable made up of what? Made up of what? Suppose why it is untwisted pair cable means 2-3 cables will be there. Suppose not only one wire. If you open that cable, no, 2-3 wires will be there. Suppose why it is there, one cable is repair. The signal will pass through other cables. Okay. So optical fiber cable also like that only. 10 mode, single mode cable earlier it was there. Now there is no single mode. All the cables are multi-mode. Multi-mode means 10, minimum 10 wires will be there. So one wire is not working means it will take other wires. So because once it is laying in the ground, no, so it is very difficult to open and change it. That's why they're keeping multi-mode cables. Multi-mode cables means suppose if you are opening even Google also can see that. So here 10 cables will come, 10 wires will be there like this. So if one is failure, then another wire it will pass signals. The OFC cable is made up of glasses. OFC cable is made up of glass. Whatever glass we are using now for water, drinking water, and other purpose, they are made up of glass. Why it is made up of in glass? It is more transparent to pass the signals. It is more transparent to transfer the signal comparing to copper and aluminum other wires. Why we are using wires no for transferring the information from one place to other place? Copper wires are used, but now everywhere we are using this one. OFC cables, optical fiber cables, made up of glasses. It is more transparent, transforming information within the limited time, very accurate transformations. So client server model, the computer have open because what we are doing, one server will be the computer server will be here and all nodes. This is another computers and this is another computer. So like that, 50 computers, 50 nodes are there. All the nodes will be connected to that is a client. This is called a node or client. Client means on computer. So server model. So this computer is connected to all the computers through. This is a client connected to the server. That's why client server model, computer model. So client, what is they sending? Request. Suppose you are sending a request to a system. So how the internet is working? So anybody can know that. Suppose I am sending. I am a client. I am a client here. I am a client. I am sending information. I am sending one mail. Suppose I am sending mail to Manohar sir. For example, I am sending a mail to him or passing some information. How it will work?
Yes, sir.
So it will directly go. Suppose your university is there. University they may have server. Okay, our NAARM we are having server. Computer server we are having. But now I have connected through my mobile because some internet connection problem is there in the server. So what will do? Client I am sending request to the server. It responds from the server responds to the client. It will come like this. Suppose if I am sending one mail to one of our I am sending from Gmail, my Gmail to this Gmail account. I am sending information. What will do? It will go to directly go to the ISP. What is ISP? Internet Service Provider. If it is a university, what they will do? They will keep on server. So whatever it is a node, this is one node, this is another node. Okay. So node means box. Okay, one system. For example, you identify like this. Imagine this is a system like this. Okay. So all the systems will be connected to the server. So all because server is administrator here, all the computers are connected to the server. So this server connected to all systems. So whenever any queries, because all the information will be stored. Cookies, always whenever you are sending cookies means what? It is a small type of programming. What is a program? Program is nothing but it is set up instructions. So computer we are using set up instruction. Why we are giving set up instructions? Because computer we are giving instruction. For writing programming only, computer can talk to us. Computer can do the work. For doing computer, so we are sending instruction. That is called programming. Nowadays we are calling codings. Coding can be done. Coding also programming. Coding means any language, whether it is a Java or it is a HTML or it is a .NET applications or JVM models or it is a Python, BioPython or PL. Any language we can write some codings, coding and program also same. Program is set up instruction we are giving to the. Suppose you are the student, so teacher, I am a teacher, I am giving some instruction to you for do this like this. Then only you are doing no. So like that, we are writing a program and give to computer. It will be act upon. So that is the. So here all the. So suppose if I am sending my mail will go to my server. Now we are having one server. Praxis server there. My system is sending directly the mail will go to my system. So my server. This server will be connected to ISP, Internet Service Provider. Suppose we are having AirNet connections. So it is ISP, Internet Service Provider, ISP. Then it will go to the concern server. Suppose Gmail server. It will go to Gmail server. So Gmail server to again it will go to suppose MPKV Rahuri. You are having server means it will go to your server. From there it will be delivered to your Manohar system. It will go to system. This everything is happening within fraction of second. So whenever internet is working, every state they are having protocols. They are monitoring what mail you are sending. How they are identifying cybercrime and all. So whatever mails are sending to others, they are scanning all the mails. This also all the mails whatever we are sending, it is scanned. Suppose one state, one country to other country, it is completely scanned. What type of mail? Who is sending it? Is a nominal mail or it is coming from some fraud mail? Everything they're checking. One state to other state it is checked, but we don't know that. But every fraction of second we are doing. So what we are doing? We are sending clients request to server. Server give the response to all the requests. Okay. So suppose you are having mobile, sir. I am having mobile. I am connecting internet. I am sending mail from my mobile to my friend. How it will work? So your case, what will do? it will go directly from client to your mobile to your ISP, internet service provider, whether it is Airtel or it is a Reliance or it is a BSNL, whatever it is, they are your ISP. Directly it will go to the server. Because we are working in the organization from now means it will go to my server. Through my server only it will connect to ISP. So that is called direct IP. Direct IP means directly it will go to the ISP. The system will directly connect to the ISP. Local IP means it is a local IP. I have my client, I have some local IP. What is IP? Internet protocol. With the IP address only, we are connecting the systems. We are connecting, how we are connecting the system? Through the IP addresses. Okay, network. You see what we are doing here? Computer information presentations, security, sharing hardware. Sharing hardware means what? Printer. Suppose you are sitting in your lab. So you want to take printout. Printer is kept somewhere. You can simply sharing the resources, hardware. The printer will be sharing the data. You are sharing the data to other systems. Sharing, it could be sharing the files. Software we can share from one system to other system. We can share the system through remote access. Remote access again the sharing the system. Suppose your system is there. Manavar sir is sitting there. I can through remote login. I can share his system to me. I can share the system servers. These are possibilities come through network. So file sharing. What is file sharing? Network offer quick and easy way to share the file directories. Resource sharing. All computers in the network can share the resources such as printers, fax machines, scanners, and modems. What is modem? Modulator and demodulator. Because what we are using from one system, I am sending digital analog signal to convert into digital signals. So for that we are using modem. Modem is a modulator and demodulators, which is converted digital into analog into digital converted. Okay, information. So communications, those on the network can communicate with each other via email, internet messages, etc. So flexible access networks allow the users to access files from computers throughout the network. Sharing of information. Enable to share the data. Suppose data you are having 10 GB data. How is it possible to share it to network? Now some other tools are there, mega tools. We can share it. Now way2 is the another tool. Through some other tools, but there is no security for the data. Okay. So we are transferring the data because up to 20 MB we can transfer through Gmail. Even if you send more also, it will be converted into different file format to reach to the destinations. So like that we can share the information to the systems. Uses of what is the uses? Simultaneous access. Simultaneous at a time we can, now we are attending virtual classrooms, virtual learnings, virtual classroom. You know, all are sitting and you are learning access information. Personal communication, we can personal communications easier. Backup, we can take backup from the systems. Shared peripheral devices, other devices we are using, webcam we are using, and other peripheral devices, printers, scanners, all shared the information through. So what are the types of network? There are different type of networks are placed on the board. Size of the network refers the area or which the network is spread. So where size? So how many systems nodes you are connecting? Connections for the transmission video protocol used for connecting. Connections, how many connections are required? Network topology. There are different type of network topology, star topology, bus topology. So like that, 6 type of network topologies are there. So arrangement of computers are the network. Which type of topologies are required? So here types of networks different. Man is one of the network. LAN, okay, LAN, MAN, under this different type of WAN is there. Wireless, wide area networks, okay, MAN, metropolitan area networks, LAN, local area networks. So like that different type of networks are there. So here, if you are going for local area network, what is local area network? At present, I am having, now we are having local area network, LAN. All the pieces are connected through IP addresses, internet protocols. Through that we can send it. So this is a circle type. You see, circle type it is there. Any type, because you can keep it, because it is a for identification local network. We go for this. LAN is a computer network widely used for local communication within the organization. Within the organization only you can use it. We cannot connect one LAN organization to other organization. LAN connects computer in small area like a room, building, office, or a campus spread up the few kilometers. Suppose NAARM is there, we are having 120 acres land, it is almost 2 kilometers surroundings we are having. Our farm office we can connect land, our hostel we can connect land. So like that, one building to other building. But we are using OFC cable for office building. We are having separate administrative building, we are having a separate faculty center, and we are having separate hostels, we are having health center, all we are connecting. They are privately owned networks to exchange information. It is a private, whatever we are going to do now. There are star, bus, and ring are some of the common LAN networking topologies. It is a topologist. So we are using star topologist, bus topologist, ring topologist. So these 3 topologies of networks are there. So which one you want, you can connect accordingly. Like LAN run at a speed of 10 Mbps to 100 Mbps. If you go to your networks, if you are checking your networks, your LAN connection, suppose in your university, if you are going to computer lab and all, you see 100 Mbps, 10 Mbps to 100 Mbps speed of the network. That is megabytes per seconds. Mbps means megabytes per seconds and has low delays. A LAN based on Wi-Fi wireless network technologies is called wireless local. Now WLAN there, wireless. Without connecting the LAN, wireless LAN is there. You see network users all are using local network, different. You are there connecting the printers also. Suppose this person, now in individual system also you can connect printers, but we can give sharing basis. So printer can, anybody can send printer. Suppose bank and other places, now they are keeping individual. Any organization they can send, they will not keep for individual printer. Suppose if you go to private companies and all, they'll keep one common place for printer. Even our government organization, BHL and other organizations. So we can go to common place and take so because it is connected through local network, the printer is also connected with the wire. So we can share the information to the printer. We can send the printer. Local network, it is clear. Local network, it is clear for you. Within the organization, thing we have to. Yes.
Sir, local area network is also wireless or wired, sir.
No, wireless also it is there. Wireless local area network also there, but only that limited place. That switches no range we keep. We cannot, it not work outside. Okay. So wireless, because sometimes what is the problem? Why wireless we are not going? Important organization, because anybody can, outsiders can access our network. If it is through LAN, local area, nobody can access. Wireless, what is the problem? Only outsiders, you see, suppose NAARM campus is there. Some strangers are coming, they can access our network. They can see that some fraud people they can come. But it is there. But WLAN means without wire, only IP address. Through devices, that the switches are there. For wireless switches are there. We'll keep the switches. If we keep the switches, means that particular surrounding, it will be covered the area. Like that. Okay.
Sir, server clients, we can say that, sir, Google are supercomputers.
No, that is not supercomputer. Supercomputer is different. What is supercomputer means?
Service, sir. It is not server, sir.
Supercomputer is supercomputer is not a server.
Okay, sir.
Server, client server system means, suppose one system is there, my system. You are sitting on system and server is in the university and that is connected, because I am talking about only the organization. Server will be get. Suppose your mobile you are connecting, directly go to, it will not go to server and client system. Okay. So server is the administrator. I can control. Suppose when the server is there, through the server, I can give permission to you, other systems, nodes and all. But here, if you are not having that, these things, so it is a control, administrator. Server means administrator to all the systems. Supercomputer is what is there? It is high power computers. So that also n number of processors. Suppose what is a computer and server? Server also computer only. Supercomputer also server only. It is more processor. N number of processor will be there. In a computer, only one single processor will be there. No processor. If you go to the motherboard, if you open the system, motherboard will be there. In the motherboard, only one single one small chip will be the processor will be there. And now we are using i3, i5, i7 processor we are using processor. Okay, so that is the processor. If we go for supercomputer, means it is a big computer. Simultaneously, we can go do lot of parallel process. Suppose massively parallel processing. There is a MPP, massively parallel processing systems. Suppose n number of servers will be there. Server computer is there, for example, only one processor will be there. Server means it is a high-end processor. High-end processor, n number of processors will be there. It is a more powerful to the system. Okay, whatever normal client systems. So it is having control, all the controls of the systems, and it is more. If you go for supercomputer, n number of processors will be there, because we can assign the work to each processor. Each processor will do different tasks. So for that purpose, for example, we are having Ashoka facilities. It is one of the questions they may ask. Ashoka. Ashoka is then what is Ashoka? Have you heard about it? Ashoka facilities. We are having ICAR. We are having supercomputing facilities for state agricultural institutes and ICAR institute. Ashoka is there. It is kept in IASR, Indian Agricultural Statistics and Research Institute, New Delhi. They kept on Ashoka, advanced supercomputing hub for omics knowledge in agriculture. Omics means proteomics, genomics, and metabolomics, like that. We are omics, proteomics, genomics. We are talking, study about bioinformatics, biotechnology aspect. We kept on Ashoka, that is Ashoka, advanced supercomputing hub for omics knowledge in agriculture. Okay, so that is supercomputer means, suppose now I am sending job to supercomputer. Your Rahuri, MPKV Rahuri you are sending. So each task will be assigned in different processor. N number of processor will be there. The processor, and what we are using the computers, no, our computer. What is the processor speed? What is our computer? Our computer we are using, no. What is the processor speed? Speed of the computer. Anybody can tell?
Yes, sir.
What is the processor speed of the computer? Your computer. For example, you are using some computer. It is maybe 1.8 gigahertz. We are using gigahertz. Okay.
Yes.
2.3 gigahertz or 3.5 is the maximum. Gigahertz. GHz. You see, suppose you are purchasing computer, you will ask, no, what is the process speed? What is a hard disk? What is the memory size? 8 GB RAM. So
Yes.
1 TB hard disk, for example. So 3.5 gigahertz processor speed of the processor. What we are using here, but supercomputers, no, it is a gigaflops, mega kiloflops, megaflops, gigaflops, petaflops, zettaflops it is going. So more powerful computers, that is more powerful computers. Supercomputers are working in the speed is a very high processor, trillion operations per second, 1 second, trillion operations will be there. Okay, so that is a supercomputer. Now it is clear.
Yes, sir.
Supercomputer is different. That also you can connect through network. But supercomputer means it is a more powerful computers.
Yes, sir. I think like, sir, I go to Google and input any search key. Yeah, server will provide us.
No. What is that? Suppose we are putting Google. How Google is working? So
Google is
everybody is
one
having
server, sir, no?
Yes, everybody is keeping server, no. So every institute, suppose NAARM, we are having one server. So like MPKV Rahuri, you are having server. Like that, n number of organizations, entire world, we are keeping it. Domain names. We are registered with some domain name. Okay. Domain. What is domain name?
So domain name is a particular name for
Particular identification of particular organization. Identification of particular organizations. Domain name. So through that Google, if you put no Google, what all database they don't have. Okay.
Yes.
So they will search, extract through search engine. They are having very powerful search engine. Google is one of the powerful search engine. Okay, Yahoo was there earlier. Google is one of the powerful search engine. If we go for biological information, NCBI, we are going to NCBI and Entrust, SRS. These are the search engines are there. So like that here, Google, if you're going, it will be extract information from the various sources. You go to the server, wherever the server is there, no, from there it will extract the information through data mining technique. That is called data mining, extracting information from the various sources through AI, artificial intelligence. Okay, so the server, it is taking from the concerned server. Suppose, for example, Google is there. Google, there are a number of every country wise they are keeping one server. Google is a entire world it is there, no Google. So India they kept one server, Pakistan separate server, Russia separate server, America separate server. So how they are getting informations? So whenever somebody is asking about information about India, for example, the Google server what will work? Directly it will extract the information from the Google server kept in India. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Clear now?
Yes, sir.
For example, railway, our railway is there, no? IRIS, in Indian Railway Information System, kiosk. Okay, IRIS. So how suppose I am sitting in Kanyakumari, Tamil Nadu. I want to come to Mumbai. Okay. So there are how many railway zones are there in India? Railway zones. Railway zones means a particular area train will be controlled by
Yes, sir.
the zone. Suppose Northern Railway, Western Railway, Eastern Railway, Southern Railway, South Central Railway. Like that, there are 19 railway zones are there. Railway zones. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Suppose I am in Tamil Nadu, I want to go to Srinagar. Okay, up to Jammu. Jammu, I want to go to Jammu. From Delhi to Jammu, I want to book ticket. So what it will do? So if I am booking ticket from this now, it will go to the particular server. If I am booking ticket from Delhi to Jammu, okay. So Delhi, the Northern Railway it will go. Northern Railway survey, it will extract information from that. So what are the availabilities? All these things will be there. So olden system, no, two counters will be there. One for destination, onward journey and return journey. Return journey, we have to book a ticket from other counter. Onward journey, we have to book ticket from other counters. Two counters also. After IRS they come, no, then only we can same counter we can book the ticket. Why I am telling means, suppose somebody want to come to Hyderabad. So it will come to Hyderabad region. Suppose from Hyderabad, what are the Visakhapatnam somebody want to go there. It will come to the South Central zone. South Central is located in Hyderabad, Secunderabad. So that server will be all the trains run from this area. All the information will be kept in the South Central Railway. So Western Railway, Mumbai, it is there. So Mumbai, it is the Western Railway headquarters. So somebody going to the western areas, they are going to Gujarat or other places or Ahmedabad. The train ticket will be booked from that server. So like that, they kept a separate server for all the purpose. Okay. So whenever you are putting queries, they are extracting information from the servers from different locations. Clear?
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Metropolitan area network. Metropolitan. Next one is metropolitan. Now we are having metropolitan cities: Hyderabad, Bangalore, Mumbai, Pune. Pune also metropolitan area, no? And the next is Kolkata, Delhi. These are the metropolitan area networks. So why they brought in metropolitan? It is a 50 to 60 kilometers area it will work. The network will be working. The MAN is a metropolitan area network. Is a computer network spread over a city. Computers in a MAN are connected using cables. It is connected with the cables. MAN connects several LAN spread over a city. LAN cable also required for this. So connection, wire connection means through LAN only we can connect. Okay. So LAN means suppose MAN is it covers distance up to 30 to 50 kilometers. So suppose city surroundings 30 to 50 kilometers you can cover. Example, cable television network. Cable connection we are keeping now. That is the example. Cable connection we are keeping for the entire city from one place to other places through MAN connections. You see here, the office is there. The office, central office is there. 160 kilometers. Regional office is there. So warehouse is here. Factory is here. Here they can connect. So, but here through that, then it is 160 kilometers. It may be work from. Now it is a powerful. It is there 200 kilometers also we can work. The olden days only 50 kilometers. So that's why the regional branch office, all they can connect through MAN, Metropolitan Area Network. So wide area network. Wide area network means WAN, wide area network. So what is wide area network? Here also it is required WAN. WAN is a network that connects computers long distance, like cities, one cities to other cities, country to country, continents to the world, entire world we can connect through WAN, wide area networks. So WAN uses public, leased or private communication links to spread over the long distance. Public, leased or private communication links. So wherever it is required, because for anything LAN connection is required. If you are connected to the WAN, through that only we can connect to the world, entire world. So WAN uses telephone lines, satellites link. So earlier for remote places. So now we are through cable, we are connecting through OFC cable and all. Okay. But olden days there is no, suppose remote place is there, some of the remote place. So cable connection is not done. Then VSAT will be there. VSAT. VSAT. What is the abbreviation for VSAT? Any idea? VSAT. Satellites. Through satellite they will take VSAT. So earlier we used to do VSAT. What is VSAT? Very small aperture terminal. Very small aperture. What is the abbreviation for VSAT? Very small aperture terminal. Okay, so this means what they will keep on this. So it will observe the signals. It will observe the signals from the places. So then it will work. It will give the control. There is no connection. For example, now Singapore. Singapore, it is connected internet connection. They are taking from Chennai. Cable is connected. Underground sea, it is going. Cable is going. For example, Andaman Nicobar, it is 112 kilometers from Chennai or Kolkata. These are the two nearest port. So they can go from there. But there is no internet connection because they have to use VSAT only. But recently they made cable connections from Chennai to via sea. They made it. So that earlier it was the VSAT. Very small aperture. It will not give, depending upon the climate is not good, signal may not be reached there. Most of the time internet they will not get it there. So that's why now they put a cable connection. That's why WAN uses telephone lines, satellite. Why I'm telling satellite link? No, it is a satellite through VSAT. Earlier they used to keep VSAT connections on, but everything exhausted now on the radio link. Now radio link to connect it. Now almost every places radio link type of cables they have given to all the places. That's why we are very fast nowadays. Internet connection is very fast. They need to be able to connect any number of computers at any number of sites. Results is in a WAN technology to be different from the LAN technology. It is lower and less reliable than the LAN because it is a lower WAN connection is a if you are going for WAN connection, wide area network, because it is a one organization to other organization. Suppose one company is there, for example, or IPCO is there, for example, IPCO or any other fertilizer company, Coromandel, they are having a different unit. They want to connect their separate networks. So WAN connection they can go. Technology, WAN connection technology they can go. It is slower and lesser reliable than LAN. It is slower and lesser than reliable than LAN. Internet is a common example of WAN. So internet, whatever we are using, that is a common example for the WAN connections. You see, wide network is connected to New York, Miami. You see, everywhere server. This is a server. You see, New York details will be kept in one server. Suppose Seattle, other places, Los Angeles, different places we can connect through WAN, wide area network. LAN connection is only for within the building. MAN connection is within the metro cities. So wide area network means the entire world we can connect to the WAN. So introduction to topology. So how it is working? What are the different type of topologies we are using for networkings? So here there are 5 basic network structures are there. Star topology. Star topology means here you see it is a star type. It is a connection is connected through star topology. Bus topology. Now you are using USB, no? Universal bus. So USB, bus topology. Ring topology, round topology, round. It is ring topology. So fully connected. This is mesh topology. This is mesh topology. It's a tree topology. There are 5 types of topologies are there. You see here. Star topology means the devices are connected to the central computer called hub. I told you hub. Hub are switches with 8 port switches, 16 port switches, and 24 port switches, and 48 port switches. That means 48 connections we can give. Through the hub only will be we are sharing the information. Star network is particularly appropriate for organizations that require a centralized database. Centralized, what is a database? Centralized database or a centralized processing facilities required for star topology. Centralized database. Database means what? Database is nothing but it is a information we can keep. It is an ordered sequence of informations. It is electronic filing systems. So database format we have to keep star topology. For example, a star network may be used in bank for centralized record keeping in an online branch office environment. So whatever it is connected to some database, because here some banks are there. This is one bank, this is another bank. So like that star topology, here this side directions, so different directions, all will be controlled by centralized database will kept. All State Bank of India is there, for example. They may kept for every city, they will centralized one main branch will be there. The main branch is the centralized database for the all the banks. What are the transactions will be recorded to the finally into the this centralized record. You see here, concentrator. This is a hub. This is a hub. I told you switches. Switches I told you here. Here.
Sir, switches are they are connected
This
hubs,
is
sir.
switch. It is a switch. Switch or hub. It is same only. Okay. The olden days we used to tell switches, routers, all these things. Okay. Now if we tell simply hub, or switches means same only. This is you see every cables will connected here. One by one. Every cables is connected here.
Sir, every cable connected hubs.
Yes. So if you see no university or anywhere if you are going bank and all, they keep on switch. That is called a switch or hub. That is hub. No, it will blink. Light will be blink. No, that the signals are receiving and sending to all the systems. Why they are keeping? Because they are getting one cable from other side, and from there it is converted into different systems. For each system, one cable will be there. Okay. So then it will be directly from the switch hub. It will go to all the systems. These are the nodes. These are the printers. What?
Sir, we can say hub and cable is connected to switch, sir.
Hub means, but each system, suppose I am sitting here, my faculty center, I have every floor wise one switch we kept it. That is a hub. One hub is there. All the systems, no, because other building, our server is kept in another building. Okay. Computer service kept in other building. The internet connection is sharing to the server to all the systems. No. So one hub will be there. Hub means OFC cable, I told no. From one building to other building, it is connected to the OFC cable, optical fiber cable. So the optical fiber cable will connect to the switches. Okay, this hub. Sorry, hub. Hub or switches same only. It will be connected here. It will connect here only. So then it will. Hub. The hub is from. It's not connected here. Then my system will not share to the server to other systems. So that's why we are keeping the hub. It is concentrator or hub switches. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So what are the advantages here? It is easy to add new and remove nodes. Suppose if you remove one person, if you don't want to give network connection, you can remove the cable, it will not work. It is easy to add new and remove nodes. Add node failure does not bring let down the internet networks. It is easier to diagnose network problems. Easily you can find what are the problems, where it is a problem through the central hub. Okay. What are the disadvantages here? If the central hub fails, the whole network case ceases to function. Suppose if the hub fails, the switch wherever the hub is, if any problem the hub, it will whole network will be ceases not to function. It cost more to cable a star configuration then other topologies because more cable is required than other topologies. So here the star topology is less cables is comparing to other more cables are required, but here it is less cable in the star topologies. Next is bus topology. Bus topology is single network cable runs in the building or campus. All the nodes are linked along with this line with two endpoints called bus or backbone. Bus topology or backbone of it. This structure is very popular for local area networks. For a LAN connection, bus topologies we are using. Mostly we are using the bus topology for this. You see, bus, it is a bus. So networks are connected. They where there it is a star type, star topology, different type of star type, separate is there. Here bus network type. It is a what are reliable in every small network as well as easy to use and understand. We can easily understand. Requires the least amount of cable to connect the computers together, and therefore is less expensive than other cable arrangements. Expensive also very less for this. Disadvantage: heavy network traffic can slow a bus considerably. Sometimes heavy network topology will be. Suppose we are sending some information, traffic will be there. Suppose you are going the road. Road, what is there? Some bus traffic signal is there, traffic will be there. Some accident happened, traffic will be there. So like that network also traffic will be there. Suppose the cable is sending information to the server. So traffic queue will be there. First in, first out, first in, first out, last in, first out. So like that queue will be there. So the queue, so traffic, heavy traffic, network traffic can slow a bus considerably. Traffic will be more. Each connection between cables weakens the electrical signals. Suppose each connection cable between cables weakens electrical signals. Sometimes it is problem. This bus topology. So ring topology. Next is ring topology. The network cable passes from one node to another node until all the nodes are connected in the form of loop or ring. Every node should be connected. Only if one node is connected, it will not work. Transmits only one direction. It transmits the signal from only one direction. It will not go to different direction. It is going to only.
Sir, Manohar sir.
Hello, I am audible.
Yes, sir.
Actually, I don't know today what is happening. Something happened now because frequently internet connection disconnected, interrupted is there. So sorry for the inconvenience because normally now we are having powerful server. What happened? I don't know this. Okay. Ring networks can span longer distance, other types of network, easily expandable to other places. So what are the relatively expensive and difficult to install? But what is the problem? It is a relatively expensive, difficult to install. Failure of the one computer on the network can affect the whole network. Suppose one computer is having failure, means entire system will not work. Adding or removing computers can disturb the network. Suppose in between, if you are adding one new or remove the computers, it will disturb the network. These are the demerits of this. Mesh topology, there is like a mesh type of topology. In the mesh network, there is a random connection of nodes using communication links. Mesh topology is the general topology for wide area network. It is for mainly used for the WAN connections. Wide area network. Mesh network may be fully connected through this one. You see here, this is one building one building network one, building two, building three, building four. Mesh topology. This is the mesh topology.
Sir, I think mesh topology. Sir,
Yes.
sir, I think mesh topology connected like ring topology, but sir, uh, into
No. Here,
under sir, matlab cables like.
I'm not understanding your question.
Sir, can I speak in Hindi, sir?
Okay.
सर जैसे सब मतलब एक दूसरे से कनेक्टेड है रिंग टोपोलॉजी के जैसे, लेकिन बीच में फिर जो केबल किस लिए लगाए गए हैं सर, जो बीच बीच में फिर से मतलब केबल जो क्रॉस केबल है सर.
Acha. Then only ring topology means only round, no. Here in between we are connecting because ring means it is one direction only. In ring topology, what we have seen only एक
हाँ,
direction में message pass कर रहा हूँ. Okay, signal pass only one direction.
yes,
But
sir.
here, because it is you can connect from one building 3 to building 2 is connected, building 1 to building 5, 4 is connected, building 2 to building 5 also connected. That is a mesh topology. Means everywhere we can pass a signal from here to there. It means it is going for everywhere. But ring topology, we have to understand it is only ring type. Only ring type. It will pass information from only one direction, single direction. But here it is not like that. The signal will be passed from any directions. Clear?
Okay, sir.
You see the reliability is very high. There are always alternate paths available in direct link between two nodes is down. Suppose any one node is down, then no problem for this because automatically other will work. Yields the greatest amount of redundancy in the event that one of the nodes fails, where network traffic can be redirected to another node. Suppose any one direction node is problem, so it will be redirected to another. We can redirect to another node also. That is not a problem here. So reliability will be very high here. So cost of the installation and maintenance is high. More cable is required than any other configurations. Only thing is cost of installation is maintenance is very high. So more cable is required. But other things now everywhere some demerits are there. But here some demerits only cost. But here no interruptions. If any failure node also immediately it will be we can redirect to other nodes. So that type of things are available. So next is tree topology. One star network. It is a one star network to other star network. It is extension of star topology. We divided the whole network into segment. We are making small cells, different segments, which can be easily managed and maintained. Right? Tree topology. Tree structure. Because you see, this is a tree. Parent-child relations we are making. No, so like that. If you go computermap.com, if you go there, you will get complete information. This is one child. This is another child. This is a tree structure. So like that we are making tree topology. The
Sir,
advantage is
we can say tree topology like star topology plus bus topology, sir.
yes, both it is merged like this.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
So here each segment is provided with a dedicated point-to-point wiring. Dedicated point-to-point wiring is required. Each segment is provided with a dedicated point-to-point wiring is required for each computer to the central hub. Central hub, each wire is required. Error detection and correction is easy. Suppose somewhere it is error, mistake happened for the network, then it is easy for this. If one segment is damaged, other segment are not affected. So here it not affected, but in ring and star topology, once one system is affected, means entire system will be corrupted. But here it is not there. So we can remove that one, and expansion of network is possible and easy way. We can suppose expansion we want to means it is possible. Disadvantage is multiple segments are connected to a central hub. Here, if you are connecting multiple segments means sometime if it is a signal traffic will be there. The networks depend heavily on the hub because the switches. It is failure affects the entire network will go. Maintenance is not easy and costs are high. Maintenance is with the increase in size beyond a point, the management becomes difficult. Suppose if we want to increase more nodes, more these things beyond a limit, then it is difficult. Again, we have to go to higher sides. So the protocols we are using different type of protocols. Here, ring topology and bus topology is very good comparing to other bus topology and star topology. Whatever we are using, star topology only we are using, but other topologies we are not using. But it is a different merits and demerits are there. Different places they are using. We are using different type of protocols for connecting the systems. No rules. What are the protocols? What is protocol concept? A network protocol depends rules and conventions. We are keeping some rules how to pass the signals, communication between network devices. E-commerce we are doing. We are doing encryption and decryptions. We are using through SSL, secure socket layer, SSL. Secure socket layer we are using. So for that, how money transaction is there? We are decryption and encryption we are doing. What is decryption and encryption? Suppose we are sending some text. Normal text, it will be converted into ciphertext. That is decryption. After decrypted means unreadable format. Decrypted, encrypted. Encrypted means unreadable format. We are sending some information to others. It is an unreadable format. For that, we are using decryption, encryption and decryptions. Encryption, what will do? One place it is going, the signal will be passed to the symbol, whatever we are sending in text, it will be converted into different symbol. Nobody can identify. Then after reaching to the destination, it will be decrypted. The encryption means here it is converted the normal text into unreadable format. Then after reaching there, it is going to convert into unreadable format into readable format. Decryptions we are doing. So different type of protocols specify the interactions between communicating the entities. So types of protocol. What are the protocols? TCP. TCP IP is required in our systems. Transmission control protocols. So without that, it's not work. Internet protocol means number. We are keeping some ID, 192.162.140 plus 1. So like that, we are keeping some ID, internet protocols. Hypertext transfer protocols. For internet purpose, HTTP is required. Hypertext transfer protocols. So FTP, file transfer protocol. Suppose transferring file from one place to other places, using FTP, file transfer protocols is required, and publishing the websites and hosting that this FTP is required. And HTTPS means more secure. If it is more secure means unauthorized. It is firewall. We are keeping firewalls and malware. Firewall software also there, hardware also there. If you put firewall software in your installed in your system server, it will protect unauthorized sites. It cannot enter into this. We cannot open it. It will control it. If you put hardware also, some devices are there to connect to the server, it will stop all the unauthorized mails or unauthorized other websites. If you are going that way, it will be, we can stop it. So like that, for secure, more secure. HTTPS. Yes, HTTP means hypertext transfer protocol. HTTPS means hypertext transfer protocol. Secure. Secure means more secure. So what is TCP? Transmission, it provides reliable transport services. What is here? We are sending the information. It will be transmission into packet segments, segment by segment. Suppose word by word, text by text. Olden days we are sending telegram and all. No, we are sending text because based on the telegram means we are sending 10 words. This much cost. Only 4-5 sentences means more cost. So like that here, all the informations will be converted into packets, segments, and all these things, then only it is transferred to the signal. It is not simply directly whatever we are giving, it is converted into packets and segments. Okay, the transport service, it is a message sent from sender to receiver properly routed and arrived at the destinations. Reliable transport services, it is taking the information reliable. TCP converts message into a set of packages. I told you packages at the source, which are often reassembled back into messages at the destination. For this, TCP operates with the packet switching techniques. So we are using the packet switching techniques. So, okay, packet switching means suppose we are using different type of layers, application layer, transport layer, session layer, okay, so network layers. So different type of layers, each layers will be take into packets and segments, all these things. That is, if we go deep, you know that what are the different type of layers we are using for this. Packet switching technique use. The message is divided into small packets. Each packet contains address and information. The address is used to route the packet to destinations where it is going to use. Internet protocols, different computers. IP allows communicate. IP handles the dispatch of the packets over the network. It handles the addressing of packets and ensures that the packet reaches its destination traveling through multiple networks. IP is required for this. TCP IP, because if you in your system you put not TCP IP protocol mark, makes it possible for any pair of computers connected to internet to communicate despite their hardware differences. The olden days now it is TCP IP we are using. On Ethernet card will be there. We have to connect for internet. If LAN connection is required, means Ethernet card we have to connect. Now it is everything is inbuilt in this. So TCP IP for every system for connecting internet, TCP IP is more important. Transmission protocol as well as internet protocol is there. File transfer protocol (FTP). The file transfer protocol is FTP is a standard network protocol used to transfer computer files from one host to another computer. FTP is built in client server architectures. It is built in the client server, client to server, server to client architecture is made up from the FTP. So you see here it is to go to the server, this FTP server. So hypertext protocols are used by the World Wide Web. We are using HTTP where we are typing anything in internet. No, through HTTP only it is working. HTTP, how messages are formatted and transmitted, what actions web servers and browsers should take in response to the various commands. For example, web browser, it is a client, it is a server. So sending response, request to the server and getting the response from the server. Okay, web server, that is HTTP. Somebody asked through that HTTP only it is fetching. Example, when you enter in URL, what is URL? Uniform Resource Locator. Where you are entering now, www dot MPKV Rahuri dot, you are writing now google.com. www you are writing now www.google.com or www.gmail.com. So that place is called URL, Uniform Resource Locator. Your browsers this actually sends an HTTP command to the web server, directing into fetch and transmit the requested web pages. So it will be take from that through HTTP and send to the concerned web server, redirecting fetching the information. So HTTP secure means more secure because they are putting lock. No, it is more secure. Hypertext transfer protocols, SSL ISO no, secure socket layer or more secure. It is used by web servers to transfer and display the web content securely. More secure means it is costly. We have to pay for this. SSL, more secure socket layer is required means we have to pay more money for that. All the e-commerce portals, no, and the bank sectors, wherever money is involved, they are keeping secure socket layer. SSL is required and set. So HTTP is used by any website that is collecting sensitive customer data such as banking information or purchasing information, etc. For this hub. Now we are coming to hub. Repeater. This is called repeater, and one more is there, that is repeater. You see, these are the different type of switches. Hub. Hub is a multi-port connecting device that is used for the internet LAN devices. I told you it is a 8-port switch. 8-port switches are there. So like that, it will connect. Okay, a hub can be used to extend the physical length of the network. We can extend. This is a repeater. That time only. Previously we are using repeater boost for amplifies the signal before passing it through the next section cables. So here initially it was used repeater, but now everywhere using on the hub or switches called the switches. Bridges connection network with same protocol topology. Main task of the bridge computers receive and pass the data from one LAN to another LAN through the help. It is a connecting through. It is a earlier, but nowadays we are not using bridges in the only hub. Router also same only. You see here modem internet connection through router. It will be go to different devices. So router is a device that connects multiple network using similar or different type of protocols. Routers are used when several networks are connected together. If it is required, suppose one connection is not, there is several networks is required, we can go for this. Gateways, different gateways. Gateway is a device that connects two or more networks with different type of protocols. So it is a gateway. Internet is going to different workstations, servers, and other places. It receives data from one network to another network, conversion according to the protocol of the networks. So AGRINET already told this is a national governance plan of agriculture, NEGP-A. So already I explained about this. You can go to the site and you will get it for that AGRINET. By mistake, it is that slide. It should be there, but it is here. Here you are Kuruvai means it is the short duration crops. Kuruvai special package, user manuals. It is there. All package of practices, everything, statistics and agriculture. All the information will be available to you. So these are the things. Now you are getting some idea because now you can tell switch or hub. That is sufficient. No need of repeater, bridges. This is an old system. It is not a new one. It is an old system. Different type of things we are using for signal, passing the signal from one place to other place through the hub or switches we are using to receive the signals and sending signals from one place, one building to other buildings. We are going to use it. Networks, computer networks is required for the passing the signals from one, passing the signals and sharing the resources and sharing the informations. These things now already we are having using big data and big data we are using for sharing the information. Social medias, all the social medias sending the informations. Huge volume of information we are sending all these things. So with the help of this all networking, this you are not going to use this because only those who are working hardware, computer hardware persons only they are going to connect how it is working. For understanding purpose, what other things are there in network? Network layers are there. That is application layer, session layer, network layer. So like that, 10 layers are there. Each layer will take some of the informations to the signal, make segments, packets, then it will be sent it to other one destination to other destination. How the informations are passing. So for this purpose, we are using all this. I hope this is over. So thank you. Now you can ask any questions. I think today I have taken more time because internet disturbance was there. So now you can. Any doubts are there?
Dear participants, please unmute yourself and interact directly with the sir. Sir, I think there are no.
All are tired. I think all are tired, sir. Now lunch
Yes.
break. Okay.
So
No problem, sir. Anytime, sir, you can give my number. If you have,
Yes.
they have any doubts, anything is there, let them call me. No problem. Clarify.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Kavasri?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes.
Thank you, sir.
Please,
Thank you for
follow the-
sparing your time for us. And thank you for giving this vast information regarding ICT tools and networking system. And thank you for accepting our request. And thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Manohar, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for going.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
I thank all the students. My best wishes to all. You all are selected. ARS means you are going to come to NAARM only. We are going to teach you. Okay, here NAARM. You are taking a. If you are selected, getting selected ARS, you need separate special preparation is required. Whatever the training program, it is a one part only. Remaining other parts, you have to take care of you have to read more, you have to watch more things, what is happening in the country, what are the new technologies are, every day new technologies are coming. You have to read that, you have to go for competition review, it is there. And other agriculture, what is happening, ICAR website, before the examination, you have to go to the ICAR website, what are the latest trends are going on, what are the latest news, and even universities, what is happening, what are the new technologies are coming, what is happening in agriculture marketing, NAARM, how it is working. So all will be there, because it is not only one thing. If you are read your subject, you will get a mark. Your subject is more, it is more specific, but even though you can go through that, lot of knowledge, information is required. Google is a very good friend for you. Whatever doubts are there, you can put Google, you will get it, you can use it, and you can interact with the teachers whenever it is there. Some of the things are not clear, you can meet the teachers. You are most welcome. Any doubts are there, feel free to call me anytime. I am ready to answer for that. Okay, with this I will best of luck for best of luck for your great future. Best wishes to all of you. For all will select ARS. You write ARS. It is more important nowadays. And this is the last batch we are going to conduct ARS exam with PG, not PhD. This is the last batch. All are you can apply and you can get benefit. So ARS is one of the very good service system. Really, we are going to talk to the farmers. We are going to work for the farmers. It is a more satisfied we can get it. If you are helping at least one or two farmers in your life, minimum, so it will be good for you. With this, I thank one and all again for your patience, and only all people I cannot get interact. Some other occasions we can do it, sir. Thank you so much. Manohar sir, thank you, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for kindly accepting our invitation and becoming available as a resource person to guide our students. Definitely,
my
all
room
you shared will be very much helpful to our students. Usually in prelims, usually 2 to 3 bits are asked on this topic, sir.
Yes,
Regularly.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So that's why they have
Thank
to
you, sir.
concentrate more, sir. Actually, today my room whitewashing is going, sir. I don't have place to sit. Somewhere I am sitting and taking class, sir. So anyway, it is, I am sending on paper also, so role of ICT in agriculture. So the details also they can read in future. Okay, sir. Thank you. See you. Bye.
Yes, sir. Yes, thank you, sir.
Bye.
Okay, see
Thank
you.
you,
Bye.
sir.